What's up, guys? Sam Carnage with a new video. This is going to be a short and sweet on how to do herd management and to dumb it down and easily explain it for the average viewer that plays this game and wants to get into getting diamonds. Um, as you see here, I have a ton of females here, but there's also some sixes that are around here as well. And basically, what you're going to do at the very beginning of any grind to get your diamonds is you're going to start shooting down your highest number. So if you have a ton of sevens walking around, you are going to be shooting down your sevens. And that goes for sixes as well. Once you run out of sixes, you shoot your sixes down to fives. If you got a ton of fives, shoot your fives. And then these guys will eventually respawn, and they could be multiple different sizes. See, like this guy was a six, and this guy was a four and then a five yesterday. So he came back as a six. I shot him once again yesterday, and then he came back as a six again. Um, so what I should do is I should take him out. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to just explain to you what I mean by easy herd management. So once you get your zones, you want all of your drinking zones. This is mine, for example. I am currently doing a red deer grind. Um, I got all of my drink zones. I have tents set up at every single drink zone at least 300 meters away. Some of them closer because it doesn't really matter for some of the lakes. You just got to be careful of where your near closest drink zone is and take your time getting down to the lake. But for this one, I use an outpost. And then I have retrieval tents on the other sides of these lakes. Now, you want to be using retrieval tents on as minimal lakes as you can because you're going to need um, a whole bunch of different tripods and stands and stuff. And the minimum or the maximum, I'm sorry, is 15 or 16, I believe. And yeah, keep your tents and stuff to a minimum if you can. Um, but once you get set up, this is kind of what you should look like on Tijuana. All your drinking zones might be a little different than mine, so it's not uh, it's not 100% accurate to what yours should be, but it's pretty close. So once you get your sixes and your sevens down and you're starting to whittle away at your stuff, you should be getting some decent spawns. Now, what most likely will happen is you're going to get mythicals running around your map, your eights, and or whatever your mythical number is for your animal. And what will happen is you want to be picking out the smallest mythicals of the groups that you have, and once you shoot those down, they will also respawn. Uh, More than likely into another mythical if you have quite a few of them. I've had that happen quite a few times here. I've had one mythical over here, and I shot him twice, uh, two separate times, and he respawned into a mythical twice. So what that'll do is then respawn into a bigger number, hopefully, if you are on the right lake. I usually have two diamond red deer here. One likes to kind of run around and change lakes on me a little bit, and then this guy usually stays. But I also have another nine on a different lake from basically cutting down the herd to what I need. And what I'm going to do eventually is save my diamonds and hopefully pop a great one out of one of these. Alright, so we are at our other lake, and I'm going to be explaining to you what I mean by you want to keep some of your mythicals. So for this guy, he spawned in. For your mythicals, you will get a different array of numbers. The majority of them will be gold. Um, some of them will be trolls, and there is a chance you do spawn in a diamond mythical, although they are rare. So for number-wise, for your trophies, you're going to want to be keeping everything from uh, your bottom number 215 to 265. So any mythical that you have at that number, you want to keep. Um, if you have anything below that number, you can shoot. And once you do that, hopefully you get diamonds to spawn. And that is a hope. Just like this guy. We got a diamond here. He is a nice one. 235 to 281. He got a nice rack on him. And the rest of the lake is pretty much females. I mean, there are a couple little straggler males. I think they're only fives or fours. Yeah, there's another one somewhere here. I can't find them. Yeah, right here. So we got two, we got a 4 and a 3, and what are you, buddy? You are also a 4. You're going to get down to a certain point where you're only going to be seeing like 5s and 4s, and that's fine. They will also respawn as larger numbers, like I showed you back at the beginning of the video. Um, that lake down here, where I was just shooting away at the 4s and the 5s, and they eventually respawn to 6s, and they're continuing to respawn as 6s. There's also another drink zone back here that I just walked to from my tent, and they usually respawn as, I've had it respawn as a 7, and I've also had it respawn as a 4. So um, you just want to keep your higher numbers out. That's all you want to do. Like, not your mythicals or your diamonds. You want to stack your diamonds if you possibly can, and if you have that low number mythical, you're going to take them out and rinse and repeat. But these other little bucks, they can stay for now. They're doing just fine. As you can see here, I have a 7, and usually there is a diamond here as well, and there he is. So this guy, this 7 here, was actually a 4 at one point, and he came back as that. And then sometimes he likes to skip lakes. He likes to change the spot on me. He'll go over here sometimes. And then sometimes that legendary that I just pinged right here, not right there, but the one I pinged will be over on this side too. Um, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm averaging out my deer and I'm forcing the game to spawn something large. This guy is probably going away because I'm out of drink time, but this guy is high on the list for something I need to get out of this zone to make something else respawn. Here is the third one that is running around currently, the 224 to 270. He is quite large, but he is in pretty much a group of all females. And if you have a group of big females, you can't really do anything about them. You could shoot down the 5s if you want. You're gonna want to catch the stragglers out. So that 5 in that group of females will have to be taken down, and he will respawn eventually as something bigger as well. Um, this lake has been pretty dry for me recently, but I've taken care of most of the things that were on this lake that I needed to. And I'll see you at the next lake. We're at our different lake here, and I'm just checking my respawns, and these guys, other than, yeah, they're all basically the same as what they were when I shot them. You can see I have some 6s and some 5s here, and these guys are going to be my main priority target, but we also have this guy over here, if he's still here. Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. See, this guy, how I said you want to keep anything 215 to 265, this guy does not reach that target. So this guy, we're going to have to take out, and hopefully he responds to something else as we continue to manage the herd at this lake. So we will do that quickly. Watch him run. He ain't gonna make it very far. Nice. And then none of these guys should have ran. So they are a little scared. They'll come back though. We got these guys over here though. I'll probably take out the biggest one of the group. This guy's 240. He's dead. I spined him. Dang. Oh well, that's just part of the game. And then I don't know if they flee. They flee? They did. And are these guys? What are they doing? They are gone. So that was my lowest number 8 mythical, and he is now taking a nice little dirt nap. And hopefully he responds to something cool. And when I do my rotations, I'm going to have to make sure I take out as many 6s as possible, as well as keeping my eyes open to see if another mythical spawns or potentially a diamond from this group. But yeah, that's about it.